Hi beautiful, welcome to my channel. Today's video is a will I buy it video. There is so much coming out this fall that is already announced and I cannot wait to go through it with you, tell you whether or not I'm excited about it, and ask for your opinion as always. If you guys are excited for this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you leave. And if you like beauty videos, please don't leave without subscribing. Now let's go ahead and get started. Two things. Number one, I'm resisting the urge of taking this lipstick off. I don't love it with this eye look. I think I would rather be wearing something more nude, but I'm gonna leave it on. And the second thing is that instead of going picture by picture on trend mood like I sometimes tend to do, I always skip a few but I mention a lot of what is posted. This time I'm being a little bit more selective. I'm not going to talk about as many things. I basically skipped a bunch of collections that I never get. Like whenever Makeup Revolution comes out with a collaboration with a big brand or whatever, I always mention it and I'm never interested, and this time I'm skipping those types of posts and concentrating more so on things that are very popular that I've heard buzz about, basically things that aren't a cash grab, you know? So let's get started. First product that caught my eye is these Lawless Conceal the Deal Long Wearing Full Coverage Foundation. I've actually seen a few little like IG videos on this one that have me very intrigued about it, so maybe I should get it to make a video. From what I've seen online, it has a pretty natural finish. It's a very liquidy type of foundation and very long lasting, so it seems like something that I would like. Definitely let me know down in the comment section if you want to see it. I'm definitely intrigued, and I feel pretty similarly about the second product we are going to talk about today, which is the new Natasha Concealer. I've seen a few little promo videos on Instagram about it. It seems pretty full coverage. People are saying it's a good formula, but I'm not sure if it's like all sponsored videos that I've seen so far. I'm not even sure if this launched yet or it hasn't. Let me check. Okay, I just checked. It came out on the 23rd on the Anastasia website, but I'm not sure if it's available at Ulta or Sephora yet. So I will check, and I think I do want to try this one. Maybe I could do a video where I try a bunch of new products that have recently launched. I feel like that would be interesting. The Urban Decay Naked Cyber Palette, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, I don't like it. All of the colors are very light. I've seen some swatches of the shimmers and I like that they don't have a strong base. They're like little veils of shimmer, which could be really cute, but it just doesn't speak to me. The cutest thing to me about this palette is the outside packaging, and that's definitely not reason enough to get it. It only has 3 matte shades from what I can see, and I really don't like that they made a warm dark matte shade to go with all of these cool tone shimmers. That doesn't make sense to me. I know I've received a few messages that you guys want me to review this one, but I honestly think I am going to skip it. This one comes out sometime in September. It doesn't say here exactly when. I'm not excited about it. If anybody's excited about it, let me know down in the comment section. I want to gauge your guys' interest. Personally, I think it's quite boring. This next thing right here, I wanted to run by you, and here's why. It is a Beauty Creations palette, which is a brand I've never heard of, and I believe it's in collaboration with an influencer, Luis Torres. I feel like I've seen people that I follow on Instagram be excited about this, be excited about Luis's collaboration with this brand. Now the reason I'm running it by you is because I personally don't know him. I've never followed him before, so I don't know how exciting this is. I mean, the color story on the palette looks really pretty. I like the color selection. I would be willing to try it if you guys were interested, but me personally, I'm not as hyped up as people I've seen online about it because I'm not a Luis Torres follower. Like, I've never followed him before. But if this is a big deal, let me know down below and I will grab it and I will review it. I know this one launched a few days ago, but I was just kind of taken by surprise with this one because I saw some buzz about it and I was like, but wait, who is he? And also Beauty Creations is not a brand that I think I've seen before either, so it just kind of came out of nowhere, but people are excited about it and I just don't know how to feel. Next we have a holiday collection from YSL. It has one of those fancy packaged palettes that they release. I really love the packaging of those palettes, but from what I've tried on the ones that I've seen in person and I've swatched, they have the shittiest quality any luxury brand has ever come out with. That is how strongly I feel about them. Now this one, the color story is like nice and girly and light. I feel like a lot of the shades that this palette has are very easy to come out with shades that usually for the most part have good formulas. There's no like blue tone purple in there or anything like that, and there's also not a lot of glitter. So what I'm trying to say is that this one I feel like is less likely to be as bad as the rest of them are, but I'm not interested. The colors are super boring. We all have these colors in our collection. Even if you have like 3 eyeshadow palettes, I promise you one of your palettes is bound to have colors like these, because these are super basic. And a lot of really affordable palettes and really affordable brands do colors like these with incredible formulation. So except for the outside packaging, again, there's nothing attractive about the YSL eyeshadow palettes to me, which is very unfortunate, because when they came out with these palettes I was so excited about them and I really had high expectations from them, but I was very let down by the ones that I had the chance of like trying and swatching. And then, I mean, YSL lipsticks are lovely. They have amazing formula, very glidey and luxurious feeling and looking. They're very hydrating. However, for the looks of the lipsticks that are coming out in this collection, I feel like these are all pretty warm looking, and I for some reason don't love warm lipsticks on me, so I'm skipping on the collection altogether. And hopefully they'll come out with something else in the future that will attract me a little more. This one is not doing it for me. Okay, then we have this whole Kiko Milano collection that looks so beautiful. I love the imprint on the outside of the lipsticks, the imprint on the powders. The palette looks cute. It has brushes and eyeliners and mascara. And Kiko Milano is just not a brand that I have anything from, but I have heard a lot of good things about it. Right now, what happens to me with them is like I would like to try these, but they came out with so many products that now I'm overwhelmed and I don't know where to start or what to pick, and so I think I'm going to end up skipping it altogether, unless you guys are dying for me to try any of these Kiko Milano products, in which case I always read every single comment from my Will I Buy It videos, so definitely let me know in the comment section if this is something that you're super excited and intrigued by. I definitely really love the packaging of everything. The collection looks beautiful, but I don't know where to start because there's so much in it and so much to try, you know? Next, let's talk about Too Faced Holiday Palette. Does it remind you of something? Because to me personally, it looks exactly like last year palettes and the year before palettes. At least 3 years back, they have been coming out with the same exact theme, the same exact color story, basically the same exact palette. Like one of you guys said when I asked about these on my Instagram stories, which if you guys are not following me on Instagram, definitely do so, because I'm always posting about new products when they're coming out and asking your guys' opinion on it and kind of gauging your interest. Anyways, like one of you guys said when I asked about it, it took me a while to realize it was something new that they were coming out with. Personally, I feel like since Too Faced sold their company to Estee Lauder, they have been stagnant. I hope that's how you say that. They basically were becoming very, very popular and they were in this like really nice upward trend, and then they sold to Estee Lauder, and I feel like they haven't come out with one interesting looking item since. I hope I'm not being too harsh on them, but I just feel like Too Faced was a brand that was popular and we were excited about them and new products would come out and there was buzz, and now it's just simply so boring to me. There's no innovation coming out of Too Faced, which I find quite sad, you know? Out of everything that Colourpop is launching soon, I chose to talk about this one because it kind of spoke to me the most. The Tinkerbell collection is very cute looking. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that green is not necessarily like my favorite color to wear. So because there's so much green in here, especially in the eyeshadow palette, I think that I'm going to skip on this collection, but I did want to bring it to your guys' attention because I do find the packaging so stinking cute. The highlighter looks beautiful, the eyeliners look beautiful, and if you are a Peter Pan fan or a Tinkerbell fan, I feel like this would actually be something that a lot of people would be interested in. I find the collection and the collection's packaging to be absolutely adorable, but I know that if I were to get this, you know, I wouldn't really get a lot of use out of it, so it doesn't make sense for me to buy it, but it is so stinking cute. Then we have this launch right here from Milk. This one already launched a few days ago. It has a light coverage with a radiant finish, 7 shades, $28. I had an opinion formed on this already on whether or not I wanted to buy it, but now that I see that it says light coverage, I'm even less interested in it. So basically, I was going to say I absolutely hate the foundation that they have that has this like clicker ball thing. The packaging is whatever, it's kind of cute, I like the concept of it, but the actual foundation on me, even though it's like a serumy, lightweight, luminous type of a thing, which I tend to love, it looked so horrible on my skin. It broke apart, it gave me texture. So I was already on the fence about this concealer. I was like, I don't know, maybe sometimes the concealers are better, they have a different texture, different formula. Like, I was maybe thinking about it, but now that I saw that it says that it has a light coverage, I have dark circles. Even with a color corrector, I like my concealers to be at least a medium coverage. I prefer a full coverage, so light coverage, no thank you. I think I'm going to be skipping on this one. Like, what's the point? You want to hide your under eye circles, right? You don't want to partially hide your under eye circles. Let me know if you like your under eye circles only half covered, because personally I cannot relate. Okay, this next product I saw and I was obviously immediately very interested in it because I am obsessed with making my brows lay flat on my face and fluffing them up. Go2b is coming out with the glue for brows and edges, which I find amazing because I think that they have a product for edges that people use on their brows. So obviously a great idea to capitalize on that market and actually come out with a brow product. This one's already available in Europe, but it's coming to the US soon, and I think this is something that I will pick up and I want to try it. I like that the wand is super skinny, and I'm very intrigued and very excited about this product because I have high expectations, and it would be really amazing to find a drugstore price type of a product. I hope that's drugstore price, I think it is, that would actually work at like keeping my eyebrows super fluffy for a super long amount of time. I reviewed the e.l.f. brow wax not too long ago and I liked it. However, after 4 to 5 hours, my eyebrows started to fall a little bit, which doesn't happen to me with my brow freeze. The brow freeze will last me all day. So to find a drugstore product at a good price that would actually not only fluff up my eyebrows but also leave them like that for like 8, 9, 10 plus hours, that would be wonderful. Another brow product that I'm also very interested in trying is the Mario brow system. So he's also coming out with a brow gel that I would be interested in trying. And then he has brow pencils. I wish he would have come out with skinny brow pencils because I tend to prefer those better, but he came out with the ones that have the little like wedge tip, which I don't hate, but again, I just prefer the ones that are thinner. However, it is his first time coming out with eyebrow products, so I would be interested in finding out whether or not they are good or they work for me personally for my eyebrows, you know? Then Kaja is coming out with this mascara thing that has 3 mascaras in one. I believe it's like a lengthening mascara, a volumizing mascara, and then some clear mascara. I'm unsure. Let me read. it's not a clear mascara. It is a lash primer plus brow serum, and then it has a volumizing and a lengthening mascara. I kind of like the concept. I think this would be something that I could also try in that video of like trying a bunch of new things that came out, because I'm someone who likes to layer mascaras, and I've done that in the past. I've layered a volumizing mascara with a lengthening mascara, and I feel like you always get a really good result from that because you're getting the best of both worlds. Now, my favorite mascara, which is the Pat McGrath mascara, does both things very successfully, and I only have to use one, but I don't know, I kind of like this concept, so I think I would be interested in trying it out. Let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing that. And then Rare Beauty is coming out with a mascara as well. The wand looks like the type of wands that I like in mascaras, nice and thick and fluffy. It has a little bend to it, not quite an hourglass shape, but you see that it's a little thinner in the center anyways, and so I feel like that mascara would be really nice. Plus, in the promo pictures, Selena's lashes look incredible, so I'm intrigued. Something else I wanted to briefly mention is REM Beauty is coming soon, and that seems to be Ariana Grande's makeup line. Honestly, whenever that comes out, I think I'm going to try it, although I used to think the same thing about House Laboratories and I never tried it because those products just don't speak to me. But I think, I don't know, let's see what they come out with first, right? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But I think that this would be something that I would be interested in reviewing for you guys. Then we have this big, beautiful palette that I saw here that looks amazing. First of all, this is an amazing palette for the fall time because look at all the olives and warm tones and oranges and yellows. The palette is beautiful. It is huge. It is from a brand called Be Perfect Cosmetics, and it's called the Carnival palette. The swatches of this palette look incredible. I feel like this brand is not one of the most popular. I have heard of it before, but I've personally never tried it, so this is one that I leave to you guys. Would you want me to try this palette? Would you be interested in it yourself? Is it too big and overwhelming? I do see that it has a ton of color choices. I don't know. It looks beautiful, but it might be too much, and also there's so much coming out at the moment that I don't know if this would be worth trying. Definitely make your voice heard down in the comments. Let me know if you would be interested. Nars has a fall palette coming out. We are switching over to Cheek Profile Official for her newness content, and it looks beautiful. I definitely love the greens that this palette has. I'm intrigued because I don't think I've ever tried any Nars palette that has olive tones like this one. The swatches of the palette look beautiful. Nars makes really good quality eyeshadows, so it doesn't surprise me, and I feel like in the swatches I can see that maybe two of the shades have that glimmery formula that Nars sometimes puts in their palettes that I really love, so I'm intrigued about it. Not sure if you guys would be interested in me trying this one. Now this one right here, I know that you guys will want to see content on, so I can already tell you I'm getting it, and that is the new Retro Palette from Natasha Denona. It looks, and I'm really hoping I'm not mistaken about this, that it's going to be a midi-sized palette, meaning $65, not $129. So hopefully that is the case. And so this is the Retro Palette. It's going to come out pretty soon, I think. The day that I'm filming this video, Natasha Denona just teased the color story for the first time on her Instagram account. So I'm sure she's going to announce it soon. Anyways, I have to try this palette. There is a shade in there called Patty, so obviously I need it. When I first saw it, I was like, mauves and pinks, very monochromatic, maybe a little bit boring. However, I feel like this is going to be a pretty popular palette because the more boring palettes are usually the more wearable palettes, which means that more people are going to buy them because they're going to feel more comfortable using it. Natasha Denona has amazing formulas, and so I feel like it is going to be a popular palette. I like that it has some depth, it has some burgundy looking shades in there, which I am all about. And all I'm praying for and hoping for, because I don't think I've seen swatches, I've only seen the picture, is that she puts some glitter in there. Some glittery, glimmery sparkles. That is all I'm asking for, because in the past few palettes she's come out with, she always has really good shimmers, right? But I like the duochromes and the glitters and the, you know, the more baba boom types of sparkly shades. So I'm really hoping that this one has some of those in that monochromatic color story, and if it does, I'm going to be happy. Otherwise, we'll see, you know. I don't know when this palette is coming out. I think it probably will be soon, because if she's already teasing it on her Instagram, I feel like she usually announces things and then they immediately get released. What I'm not sure about is whether or not this one is like her last launch for the year. I wonder if after this palette she's also going to have a holiday palette come out. Let me know if you think that that will be the case and that there will be another palette coming out after this one, or whether you think that this is the last one for the year. Okay, and then the last thing I'm going to talk about is from this other makeup page I follow, Angel Naked One, and she has this holiday release from Dior on there. The lipsticks look beautiful. The quads look a little boring. You know, 4 shades of brown, 1 gold, 1 silver. I don't know. The blush looks beautiful, but do I need it? No. Let me know if you guys want me to review this collection whenever it comes out down in the comment section. I know I'm saying that for every product, but I need your help. I can give you my opinion on things, but ultimately you decide whether or not I review things, for the most part, because I want to review things that I'm interested in, but also I want to review things that you guys are interested in. Now, when I went through Trend Mood, I skipped a lot. So if I didn't mention something that you're looking forward to seeing, also let me know. Or if you know of any release that I haven't talked about, let me know and I will keep an eye out for it. If you guys like this video, don't forget to please give it a thumbs up before you leave. And if you're new to my channel, please don't leave without subscribing. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you back in the next video. Bye!